Hello, today I will be setting up a second-hand NAS. I have with me a Synology DS212j and two 1 terabyte again second-hand hard drives. I will be connecting it up to my network and configuring it and in a RAID 1 array. RAID 1 is mirrored drives, so even though I have two 1 terabyte drives, I will only have 1 terabyte of usable storage, and this is because they're second-hand drives. There is obviously the risk of at least one of the drives being faulty, and if one of the drives is faulty, then the RAID will have the data on both drives. So while one drive is off being replaced, you can keep working with the NAS. I've just had a quick look, and TradeMe, this particular NAS is selling on TradeMe for $68 reserve met, and 1 terabyte Seagate hard drive similar to the ones that I'm going to be putting in were $35. So all up, you're looking at $140 to get a little NAS unit, 1 terabyte NAS unit, with data redundancy on your network. Okay, so I will pull this apart and let's see how things go. Okay, so there are okay, the drives are in. The bracket shows hard drive 1 and hard drive 2. So if one of the drives does fail, as indicated by the device, you will know which one to take out and you will need to replace. Okay, let's put this thing back together. Now we need to get it connected up to some power and the network switch. Okay, so I've got the power and network. So let's plug these in. Plug in the network. So this comes with one gigabyte Ethernet connection, 2 USB ports so that you can connect up a external USB device. Okay, so those are plugged in. Let's see if this thing powers up. Flashing blue power light, flashing LAN light, a couple of orange disc lights. Disc lights have gone out, no status light as yet. So just we'll be booting up the Synology OS. Flashing orange status light, two solid hard drive lights, a solid power light. Who knows, it could be good. I don't know. Okay, let's see if I can find out what its IP address is. Disk station, there we go, .12. So, has an IP address. Okay, let's try going there directly. Okay, I've hit a little bit of a stumbling block, and that is I can't find the device. I can get an IP, I've got an IP address for it, but I cannot connect to it through the web manager. Now, the person who had it before me may have changed the settings, so I will need to do a full system reset. So let's give that a go. Let's see if I can ping it. I can ping it. Okay, a couple of things. A, I've found my firewall was apparently blocking some things. The Synology doesn't have the OS installed apparently. I downloaded the Synology Assistant from the website, from the Synology website, did a search, and it would not show up until after I disabled my firewall. So I am now downloading the latest Synology OS, and hopefully that will allow me to get the device up and running. The Synology Assistant has found my device, saying it's not installed, so I need to install it. So clicking the install button. All data on the hard drives will be deleted. That's not a problem, because so it looks like the OS is installed on the hard drives, which is not a problem. So that will take up a little bit of room on the disks that you put in it. I'll see you once this is finished and we're at the next stage. Okay. Okay, so the DSM has been installed and the system is now rebooting.
With green flashing hard drive lights, green LAN light, flashing power light, no status light. On the screen, under the installation process, we have a tick on applying network settings, tick on formatting system partition, a tick on installing DSM, and we're now currently writing configuration files. The countdown happening. On 455, 52, 51, 50, 49 seconds. So, crikey, how many minutes is that? Oh, less than 10 minutes, but more than 5. 28%.
See you soon, ish. Well, it seemed both hard drives still work. Ooh, beep! Writing configuration. Exciting stuff. Applying system settings. It takes about 200 depending on please wait, do not turn off your progress. System has been successfully installed. Setup is complete. You can now log into your server via Synology Assistant. Does it work? Hooray! Okay, so admin and then the super secret password and sign in. IP statuses, manuals, it's all up to date. Okay, I'm going to close the Synology Assistant and still signing in to the disk station for the very first time since the OS has been installed. Ah, now we have a solid status, green status light. Aha. DSM updated maintenance. Protect your disk station and install the latest DSM version automatically. Notify me of DSM updates and let me install them manually. I want to do that. Run smart tests, check that. Yes. Enable bad sector warnings of drives. Yes. Next.
We're going through a full setup. Loading. Okay, quick setup, quick connect. Quick connect makes it easy to access your Synology without port forwarding. Quick connect. I'm going to skip this step at this stage because I'm not. It would seem the quick connect is for accessing the data on your Synology over the internet outside of your house or your business. Not too keen on that at the moment, so I will just skip this step. Yeah, that's fine. If you skip the step, you'll need to set up port forwarding to remotely access your disk station over the internet. Okay, you're all set. Let's take a quick go to tour of DSM. No, don't do that. Don't want to share my Synology device's network location. Or find it via find.synology.com. Hopefully I don't need to. Device analytics means you're helping enabling us prove your usage experience. Synology does not collect information that may be used to identify you or any data you're storing. Do you want to enable? Sure, why not? Privacy updates. Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Access all built-in and installed packages from the main menu. 2. Discover more applications at Package Center. 3. More settings are available at Control Panel. DSM Help offers comprehensive articles to help you find information you need. Quickly and easily, DSM Help automatically launch each time you log in. Do not automatically launch DSM Help every login. Okay, go away. Okay, initializing volume 1. Volume is being created. So while the initial OS is installed and updating, it's still creating the data space that I will be able to use. According to this, volume is being created.
Okay, so I'll have a look around. Oh, look, it's finished. My disk station is working well. Fantastic. CPU is still at 99%. RAM is at 69%. Let's have a look around and see what settings I can change. Let's have a look and see what sort of RAID system they've set up. Okay, control panel. Service shift files. Control panel doesn't seem to. Oh, advanced mode. Hardware and power notifications, regional settings, material files and applications. System, info center. Okay, so it has a Marvell Kirkwood 8856281 CPU running at 1.2 gigahertz. Okay, storage. And 2. Those models are the same. Storage pool 1. Network. DNS server, that's fine. Service. Service. I do not have a Synology account, so there will be nothing in there. Oh, services SMB. Okay, device. No, that's no, don't care about that. Hardware and power.
Oh, restart automatically after power failure. Yes, please. So to find that, you go into System Advanced Hardware and Power and turn on the restart automatically after power failure.
Vent control. Quiet mode on for the fans. I'll apply that before moving to the next screen. Power schedule. Enabled. No. Disk drive. Enable advanced to minimise power consumption. Sure, why not? We can always change that if we want to. UPS. I do not have UPS. No external devices at this stage. Okay, let's close that down. File station. No! That's no use. What is it? Disk station. There's no shared folder available. If you want to go shared folder, create a shared folder. No, don't want to do that yet. What I want to do is storage manager. Okay, storage manager. Can we drag and drop that? Oh, we can. Okay, I've just dragged and dropped the storage manager onto the desktop from out of the main menu. SCSI manager, don't have. Oh, iSCSI manager. Woo! I'm going to do that too, because that could be cool.
Okay, so iSCSI is a connection protocol, so you can connect to a device across the network using iSCSI, and it will show up as if it's it shows up as another hard drive attached to your computer. So I will more than likely use iSCSI to connect to this baby. Let me just have a look at the storage manager to see how that's configured. Overview, storage pools, 1 volume, Synology RAID, hybrid RAID with data protection of 1 disk, fault tolerance. Excellent, that's exactly what I wanted. Used both disks. I can only have 2 disks. Storage pool. So far the OS has used 341 megabytes of data out of the available 912. So what I'm going to do, let's have a look at the volume. So this is basically a Linux OS using extended 4 file system. Status is normal. Don't want to remove that. Storage pool. Everything is looking normal. Hard disk drives are normal. Bad sector count none. Bad sector count 1 on disk 2. Now that's interesting. Okay, I don't like bad sectors, so I'm going to go ahead and replace disk 2 because I'm not happy with that. I'd prefer to start out with no bad sectors. Luckily I have a couple of spare drives that I can perform this with. So disk 2, you're out of there. Volume degraded. Reason for current beep, that's nice. Reason for current beep. Volume degraded or crashed.
Okay. Attention, degraded, unused disks. Degraded. System beep reminder. Okay. Alright. Are you going to automatically rebuild this? Next question. And I want to turn off the beep. Okay. Volume loading.
Please go to storage pool tab to repair.
Click here to continue with this. Degraded. Storage pool. We suggest you replace the failed hard disks with healthier ones for repair.
Okay, so my semi-awesome phone cut out on me with recording again, once again. So we missed some of the options. So I went to action and told it to repair. It gave me a warning about losing all the data on the new drive. That's not a problem. Told it to repair, and it is now repairing. The beeping has stopped, and apparently we have a green status light again. So that's now rebuilding. Let me check to see if it's reporting any bad sectors on this drive. No bad sectors. Hurrah! Storage pool. This may take a while. Oh, it's better. 0.22%. 0.22%. Well, I might go and get some lunch. I'll see you on my return, or once this is finished. Jolly good. Okay, it's only at 57% at the moment, but I thought I would go ahead and set up the iSCSI connection. So to do that, we go to the iSCSI manager. iSCSI services are all working well. Now we need to create a target, and that's a name for the Synology box that we can connect to, and it automatically sets one up. We can set up a username and password to connect to it, so we'll do that. Name, we'll put Performance. Next. Maximum of 12 characters. And that's 13. Okay. Okay, and the password needs to be 12 to 16 characters long. Okay, how about we just call that administrator. how many? How about admin? Admin works. Excellent. Okay, so now password. You can change the password if you like later on. Okay, so we're going to create a new iSCSI LUN, which is fine because there isn't one at the moment. Next, location is the only one there, and we've got 912 gigabytes of space. So we'll just set up 900 gigabytes. Thin provisioning. Thin provisioning provides more efficient storage usage via over allocation. However, LUN become read only when running out of free space. No to thin provisioning. Next. And apply. That saves that. So that just leaves 12 gig of space, usable space for other things on the hard drive. That's fine. I'm not planning on doing anything else with it. Okay, so that is ready. So now on my computer, I need to go to the iSCSI setup, iSCSI initiator, which is in Control Panel Administrator Tools. Okay, so because I've never used iSCSI before on this machine, it's saying that the service is not running. Service is required to start the service now and have the service start automatically each time the computer restarts. Click the yes button. So yes. Okay, so targets. The target is what we created earlier. And the name is, so we can copy that. And put the target name in there. Quick connect to discover and log on. Quick connect. No such host is known. Now let's type in the IP address. Quick connect. There it is. It's right there. Okay, so it's complaining about the login. Connect, advanced, enable chat, which we've done. The name was admin, and then click OK, and look, it's connected. Huzzah! Okay, now that should, if we go to disk management, now shows up as a new drive in disk management. We have to initialize the drive. And there it is. Initialized and ready and waiting to be used. So we right click on there, new simple volume, next, full size, assign a drive letter, I'm going to bung it in at Z. Next, give it a label of video backup. Next, and finish. That will format the drive, and there it is, ready and wanting to be used. Okay, so if we go back to Storage Manager, oh, it's right there. We should be able to see down here saying that there's 900 gigabytes used and there's 12 gigabytes of free space, which is exactly what we want. And that will keep updating. It's complaining about lack of hard drive space, but that's fine. It's exactly what we were expecting. Okay, thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, thanks. Bye.